to Gary, late defeat here tonight. How do you sum that one up?
Yeah, look, another tough one to take, because I think we've passed up a really good opportunity to take 3 points. Like I said, we've got ourselves in front twice in the game, and all goals are avoidable, but we've been architects of our own downfall a little bit. I think three of the goals are certainly preventable. We do really well. We're in the ascendancy and have the momentum in the first half. I think we miss some good opportunities for some good moments, but we managed to get ourselves in front through Kane's free kick. And then we play a square, needless pass with little value, a short one, and that allows them to go through and equalise with a shot that creeps into the bottom corner with I think it's their first shot of the game. I think it's their first shot, if I'm honest. Maybe a couple of scrambles, but I think that's their first proper shot, and certainly the first one on target. So yeah, then we're looking at 1-1, and then, like I said, we score another really good goal before half time to get ourselves in at 2-1 up. And again, look, we feel, as I said, we're the team on top at half time. And then second half, we probably don't do well enough to stop an inverted winger coming in and getting a free shot off. Really, ultimately, it has to be a worldie to go into the top corner from where he is. So it's a really good finish, but I think we make it a little bit too easy for him. Yeah, and then at 2-2, like I said, we're still, you know, it's a really good game of football at that point. And we have a real good chance with Harry at the end to win it. He gets the ball, I think, stuck under his feet a little bit, or it won't smooth out and settle for him. We've celebrated because we thought it had gone in, but you know, I think it was the keeper managed to claw it off the line in the end. But as I said, so we've almost won the game towards the end. And then yeah, look, again, from I'm going to say repeating script from Farnborough and Salisbury, we've conceded really late in the game, 90 plus, where we have good possession. We get the detail wrong on the pass out. We don't look for the ball that's coming out, and yeah, look, we get it wrong, and then it's a real scruffy one. It's a fortunate one for them, but some of the things that have gone for us in the last couple of weeks in games, those fine margins that have dropped, haven't dropped today. But I think the most frustrating thing about today is I felt we missed a really good opportunity in that, like I say, certainly in that first 45, and ultimately throughout the game to take 3 points and maybe get ourselves into Saturday with another win getting us out of the bottom four.
We saw Rashawn Scott come off. Was that injury related or was it tactical?
No, look, Rashawn's had, I'm going to say, limited minutes at his parent club, so we were mindful that we've been giving him sort of 70-75 minutes. You know, for him that would be the first time he's gone back-to-back Saturday, Tuesday. So I did toy with sort of holding him back and bringing him on to try and win the game from the bench. And you know, given that, like I say, he'll be asked to play 7 games in 3 days this week, but that's the same for a couple. So yeah, look, I wanted to try and maybe keep him fresh, but yeah, look, at that point in time, he sort of not necessarily run his course, but he'd had some good involvement. So yeah, look, we have to look at how many games that we've got left, but it was more of a management thing than yeah, anything to do with injury.
On Stoke on Saturday, what's the preparation looking like? I know we're just after this game.
Well, first and foremost, we have to lift a dejected dressing room. You know, they're frustrated and annoyed in there, and as they should be, because they lost a really good opportunity at least to come away with a point. We need to win games, we know that, but a point here and a point at Farnborough and a point at Salisbury wouldn't have been too bad, and that would have seen us where we want to be. So we've, you know, like I said, we've conceded 90 plus in all of those 3 games. So we need to pick ourselves up. We need to prepare properly on Thursday night, which we will do, and go into Saturday's game with another game that we feel that we'll be able to win. We can win, because, like I say, yeah, look, we need to win games of football, and the opportunities to do that are obviously going to diminish. So look, again, opportunity passed tonight, and we'll go into Saturday, prepare Thursday, and look to take 3 points at Dover.